Welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Jacob DeGate, and it's now my pleasure to be joined by Hillary Krum Danos, who's with a new organization called Bless Your Heart. Can you tell us, it's a volunteer organization, it seems to be doing some good things, but can you tell me exactly what the organization, when it was created, and what's its purpose?
So last year when COVID hit, like the biggest surge of it, we decided that we were going to make snack baskets for all the essential workers, like at the hospitals, doctors' offices, stuff like that. So my best friend Jeray and I, we made a Facebook post just asking for donations, like never thinking it was going to get that big. Well, we had thousands of dollars donated. So at that point, we were like, we can't have this kind of money coming through our personal bank accounts. And Jeray is a local attorney in our hometown. So she was like, okay, we need to file for a 501c3 status. I'm going to file the paperwork. And she came up with the name Bless Your Heart. So we did that, and it was more for like tax purposes, things like that. So we did a bunch of stuff with the snack baskets, and then as the year went on, we had Hurricane Zeta that came, and we were able to purchase supplies, food, different things like that, and we were able to distribute that at the end of last October, early November for those who were affected. Then we started applying for grants with the Bayou Community Foundation, and we were granted $10,000, which we used for food baskets for Christmas. So that kind of wrapped up last year, and then this year we started off with a cancer benefit for a friend of ours, and that was very successful. We did raffles, we did a plate lunch, different things like that, and then we helped with the C-Corps families, and then COVID kind of hit again. We started with that, but this has been our biggest project yet. We started with Hurricane Ida relief while we were evacuated, and like it blew up into something bigger than we could have ever imagined. Like we never thought it would get this big.
And it seems y'all have a lot of money has been donated. I believe I saw over 500,000 that y'all have been able to raise so far, and now it's grown. Y'all have board members as well. Can you tell us a little bit about the makeup of the board? Yeah.
So Jeray and I were like, we don't want everybody just saying like, oh, Jeray and Hillary are making these decisions. Like we need to have a board. We need to have people we can discuss things with, run things by, because her and I might think something's a great idea, but they might not. And there's times when that does happen. So we thought about it, and one of our board members, of course, is myself, Jeray, and then her brother, Ross. He works in Fouchon. He is just a very well-rounded person. He has a lot to contribute. He knows a lot of people. He's very knowledgeable. Same with Chris Brantley. He is one of our other board members, and Luke Newman. Now, Luke plays a very important role. We're so thankful for him because he is actually a CPA. So he keeps track of all of our financials because we do not want to be responsible for over $500,000. So we are so grateful for him. And then we ended up adding in Danielle Trahan. She has been such a blessing since Hurricane Ida. She helps us. She takes phone calls. She answers Facebook messages, does a lot of stuff that we can't do during the day because we work full-time jobs.
Okay, and can you tell me some of the things that y'all have done for Hurricane Ida? What kind of services or supplies have y'all provided to those?
So we were very, very fortunate that, so we had evacuated and we knew like it was going to be bad. So we started planning while we were over there, and our intention was to bring back water, different supplies like that. Well, we had people from all over, like Texas, Florida, all different places that were coordinating with us to send in supplies. So we didn't have to buy a whole lot of supplies. I really wish that we knew the amount, like dollar amount of cleaning supplies and food and stuff that was donated to us. It was hundreds of thousands of dollars. So we got these supplies. We had volunteers, and they got everything lined up, and we distributed those to the public. Where we started actually spending the money that we raised was with our uniform drive that we had a couple weeks ago. A lot of children lost their school uniforms. So we purchased uniforms, shoes, underwear, undergarments, different things that they needed, backpacks, toiletries, stuff like that. So we had the supplies we gave out, the uniforms, and right now our focus this week has been Thanksgiving.
Okay, and then you also have Christmas coming up. I believe I saw that y'all are doing something where you're donating or adopting kids. And I know you'll have some additional families that y'all are looking to get some other support for. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, so Our good friends with Here NOLA, they asked us to partner with them to do an angel tree program because it's really a lot for just a couple people to handle. I mean, we had like 2,000 something kids that registered. So we've had a good bit of them registered, but as of this afternoon, we still have 478 that have not been adopted. We do have it posted on our Facebook page if anybody is interested in adopting. You can fill out the form. We'll email you the information on your child. You can purchase the gifts and you can mail them to them. You can deliver it to them. But we're really hoping that we can get the rest of these kids adopted, in hopes that they can have a great Christmas.
Okay, and where do they go to get that information again? They're just a Facebook page?
On our Bless Your Heart Facebook page or Here NOLA, they have a Facebook page as well, and it's all on either page. You can go and register.
Okay. And for Thanksgiving, can you tell us what y'all have in store for that as well?
Well, this past week we handed out, it was supposed to be 150 $100 gift cards from Rouse's, but the need became more than that. So we spent about $17,000 on gift cards and handed those out to people in the community that needed them, whether they wanted to cook food themselves or purchase a pre-cooked meal from Rouse's. So that was what we did this week with that.
Okay. Now, if other people are looking to donate to help to y'all cause, it seems like y'all are doing great things. I saw you have your financials and everything up on Facebook, out in the public to make sure everybody, knows what's going on. And it seems y'all are doing good things and being good stewards of the funds. Can you tell us where they can go to find that information?
If you go to our Bless Your Heart Facebook page or our website, it directly on there has our Venmo and our PayPal. That way you can donate directly there.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right. Stay tuned for more right here on HTV.